Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Throwback Thursday. Today, we are playing yet another classic game here. It's the Hecatomb CCG, originally published by Wizards of the Coast in 2005 and ending in 2006.
Or as Zach said, Magic's ugly little brother.
I haven't played. I have read through the rules, and this is a fascinating game for a lot of reasons. One, it has the mana system, kind of like Magic, where you play resources and you tap them to play stuff.
That would soon later become revolutionary, I would say.
Well, a decade beforehand, it was revolutionary.
Do these need to be in the right orientation or anything?
It's one big stack of cards. So this game...
What's up, Van? Oh, Van on Twitch today.
Oh, what up, Van? That's right, Van on Twitch.
Van99.
It's called Hecatomb, and and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because the cards are hex-shaped and also made of plastic. Someone earlier, we have our community texting platform, a convenient time for that number to pop up on screen if you want to. Someone earlier was saying, how do I recommend a throwback game? That's not an awful way. We have a list. We don't post it publicly because there would be a lot more, when's this happening? It's on this thing, but you are never doing it.
Here's what I'll say. It's kind of like the weather in Oklahoma.
You just never know.
If you don't like it now, just wait. Eventually, it'll come around.
If it was an expandable game made in the 90s, 2000s, or 2010s, we're probably going to play it at some point. But it's made of plastic, and someone texted me earlier on our community platform, and they're like, I loved that game. I played until all my cards melted in my car. Which is unfortunate, and one of the downsides of plastic. But the actually...
one of the many downsides.
Do you have anything else that's plastic that might be more useful?
Than this?
Yeah.
Everything in my life.
I mean, anything that might help you keep a wet brain, you know?
Well,
it's right over there. From downtown, a word from our sponsor.
Please take a look at what plastic can do in its various manifestations.
You know, and there's, looking at the game, there's a good reason they made the plastic happen, which I will show you. And there's a handful of things. If you can give me, after we have a word from our sponsor real quick, I want the top down afterwards. You can give us the word real quick.
It's just worth noting that there are a number of things made from plastic that are probably more valuable than this Hecatomb card. One of them is a container for water, which is the most vital resource on the planet for all of human life. And not only did it play an important role in probably the genesis thereof, but also the maintenance. And so I just think it's really important that at least 48 to 96 ounces a day is really important, especially if you're going to play games at your highest level. You got to hydrate your brain, hydrate your decision making, your tactics will be better. As Sunza said, give me Nalgene or give me death. That's classic.
Is exactly what he said.
So straight from our sponsor, Nalgene USA, 100% HDPE food grade plastic.
I don't know what
your enemy,
those letters mean. But I know it's good for me. Like the electrolytes in Gatorade.
Meantime, you're over here with a pint glass. That a lid on it. Very silly.
Yeah, well, hey, another upside of plastic. I could dump water on it, and I could wash these things right off.
Actually, that's true. You could actually water these cards.
You could. Downside of these cards is you can't sleeve them.
Yeah, and a devastating single-use environmental impact across thousands and thousands of print runs. You know, there are upsides and downsides, I suppose.
They're probably more durable than a cardboard piece card.
That's right.
But if you give me a top down, I'll show you why the plastic probably ended up being the thing. So this here, I have a Mountain Sasquatch. One that's awesome as a concept.
Zach's always wanted to have a Mountain Sasquatch. Hey, also, I changed some of the settings on the overhead camera. Let me know if it looks better or worse. It's spot on. Look at the greens. They match the pops perfectly.
It's really good.
I made it a little more vivid. I'm trying to make up for Zach and I's lack of vividness, honestly. We're very soft people.
I'm trying to make the game the focus, not me, you know what I mean?
Well,
anyways, so this other card I have here is the Needle Shaman. And so throughout the game, these cards are going to stack.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so you can see through how there's like the green bar on the top card, and then you can technically have up to 5 things under it that are all triggered. Now, also, this top card, you'll notice there's this triangle on the bottom.
I do notice that, yeah.
And if it gets filled in with the right color that matches this thing triggers.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, so there's some cool stuff going on. So there's a reason. But the other thing is the theme of the game. Let me hit you with the objective that you read the first time you read the rule book, which is, let me scroll up.
Have fun, have a good time. They have one of those.
Yeah. No, the goal is we're going to try to gain 20 souls so that we can win the game by destroying the world. So
Oh, one of those.
It's not exactly the most optimistic theme or positive, you know what I mean? But it feels very Wizards in the like 90s, 2000s
Yeah.
phase.
And you can also literally participate in the destruction of the world
they
by
really-
having a ton of plastic everywhere.
That's right.
So,
So it was
it's
on
kind
brand,
of a double edge.
kind of a thing. But apparently and I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently production stopped on it because the cost of plastic went too high. Which is fascinating.
I love it. It's great.
But it's just another one of these kind of obscure. It only had 3 total sets across a year and a half of time, and then it was discontinued. And there's a ton of these games that just get lost to history. We casually mention a lot on the podcast, but there was in the late 90s, early 2000s, a gold rush of CCGs trying to be made. And
I don't even know what this is. It isn't even a CCG. I guess it
was.
is. It's not a card
Packs of
game. Though.
cards.
It's a hex game. It's not.
Hex-
These are not cards.
I mean, but what defines a card?
Rectangle and made of paper?
Is a rectangle an actual?
Maybe not. No, I guess you can have cards that aren't rectangles.
Thaddeus is saying this is an amazing game.
Okay, we'll bring it on.
Matt Garrett says,
up, Matt?
play a game of this after you lose Arkham Horror LCG. Also worth noting, these are Matt's cards. So shout out to Matt for, he let us borrow the OG Netrunner cards.
Did he say that we could put water on them to test their plasticness?
He didn't, but
I'm sure he's fine with it.
I'm sure he's totally okay with it.
Am I supposed to shuffle these?
You are going to shuffle those, yeah. So again, we're trying to gain 20 souls. You gain souls by attacking your opponent. We'll get to that in a second. I'm going to walk you through the rules real quick.
Okay.
So every round, players are going to gain a soul, right? So we start
so
with
20 rounds, I win.
as long as I don't steal any.
Oh, okay.
But obviously, once 10 rounds have passed, there's enough souls in play for one of us to have won at that
Okay,
point.
yeah.
Depends on what's going on and whatnot. You start with a 4-card hand. So I shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 4 cards. And then there is no limit to how many cards can be in your hand.
Okay.
Each turn, you can play a mana.
Do I have to have one in my hand? Or is that a mana card?
There are not mana cards.
Are you serious?
Yep. There are just a bunch of cards, right?
Do I have cards with colors on them?
You do
I
have
do.
cards with
I don't
colors
have
on
one in hand is the problem.
You got all gray.
Yeah, I guess that's
What's
neutral
that top
probably.
card? I just want to see it on the
Bringer
screen.
of Sacrifice, minion cultist, gain 1 soul.
And that's so. Well, we'll get back to that in a second. All right. So this is the turn sequence. I'm going to give you a framework, and then we're going to talk about the different kinds of cards. Okay.
Okay.
Which is not going to surprise you at all. The first phase is the ready phase.
Okay. Gain a money.
So you gain a soul.
A soul.
Hit me with some d20s there. You gain a soul. You
I'll get
untap.
some tokens for
You
this.
untap all your resources and all your cards in play, and then
Okay.
you draw 2 cards.
Untap everything, draw, and gain a money.
Gain a soul, untap, draw 2. Then during the main phase of your turn,
Some
you can
nice souls here.
you can put 1 mana into play.
Okay.
Not new. That's a common concept.
Just
right?
1 mana.
1 mana.
Wait, how do we do that? Face down or something?
Literally a card. I don't know if it has to be face down or not, but you can just play a card and it goes in your resource pile.
Okay.
Then you can play cards and you can attack.
Okay.
You can do them in any order, any number of times.
Okay, I like that. That's my
the
favorite.
classic
That's my
spoil
favorite
situation,
framework.
right?
Yeah, favorite framework.
And when you use a resource, you tap it. So this twinned husk, this is, if the screen's looking at it, this is normal. That's tapped
Right.
with the top bar facing to the left. You with me?
Okay. So just sideways. So top bar to the left. I
Yep.
can remember that.
So that's the turn structure.
Okay.
That's really these are souls.
Yeah, that's just souls. Yeah.
I've never so vividly been able to see our souls.
Yeah, well, it's
while
like
we're
little snowflakes. We make them unique, you know. So it's like every human being is a unique little.
Clever.
soul.
Maybe we should make some Heca tokens.
Yeah, that's right. We already did. They're right here.
We did it. Okay, types of cards. First type is called a minion. So let me find a minion. I have this
have
twinned
one.
husk. Yeah, grab yourself a minion. Let's talk
I have
about
nothing
it.
but minions. I have 4 minions.
You can play either a minion as an abomination or either by itself or into a pile.
Okay.
You with me?
So we can string them together. We can put them as like
Yeah.
a host. I see host. a lot.
Minions stay until they're destroyed. Minions, combat minions, anything that you'll see it'll say combat minion, can actually be played during the combat.
Okay.
So
So
they
it's kind of
can
the
surprise
instant
your
of the
opponent,
game.
yeah.
then? Let me look through this and find those kinds of things.
Worth noting, when a minion
Combat minion.
is by itself, it's a minion. When you have something under it, it's an abomination.
Okay.
Only abominations can attack and block.
Okay, so you got to power your things up.
So you can't attack or block with a single card sitting there.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like summoning sickness, I guess.
A little bit. You also have fate cards. So these are like curses and tactics and mishaps. These are more like events. So let me see if I can find a fate card in here.
I have something. Yeah, here's a fate. Combat
Okay, what's
fate.
the name
It's
of it?
called a Vasculate. Wow, disgusting card. That's absolutely gross.
Yep. So
This game is gross.
a fate card is essentially an event, right? You play it, it does its thing, and it goes away. A relic, as you might expect, are devices. They're things that stay in play. They're attachments.
Some
that
will
kind
call
of stuff.
them items.
Like I have the Scepter of Osiris,
Oh, the yellow sign.
the yellow sign, perfect
The
example.
yellow sign.
So this is something that actually attaches to something, right? Like a character, and it stays in play.
Okay.
It does its thing. So like mine, the Scepter says, when you play a minion, you may pay 2 mana to retrieve a card that has the same doom.
Now, do you have to put that on something or under something? Or just sit out here and its effect is forever.
I will look.
All right.
I think a relic has to attach to something.
Okay.
It's also worth noting that
Somebody's got to have it.
like I have this Needle Shaman, so he can only have 4 things under him. So a stat can only get 5 cards high.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And what are we putting under there? So yeah, does the strength,
The strength is the thing that carries over.
and does it keep just adding up?
It adds up, yes.
So that's a 2 and that's a 2, and then I add to, well, that's a relic.
That's a relic,
it
so
doesn't
you
much
get the
matter,
idea. So then we also have God cards. God cards are kind of like currents in Netrunner.
but- Okay, stay
They,
out
they
until
come into
somebody-
play. You can only have one God in play. If you play another God, the other one gets destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And it has some kind of effect on the game. Then you obviously can play things as mana.
Oh, there's Hastur. So I'm playing yellow sign stuff.
You're the
There's a
yellow.
god,
You're
dude.
the yellow. Look how creepy that thing is.
Oh, this is hilarious. Whenever you can play a card that references literally the randomness. Whenever you can play a god, if this is in your deck, pay this cost and retrieve it and play it. So you can always just go play Hastur.
You'd have to know that.
You'd have to know that.
make
You don't
that
know
a
your
thing,
deck,
which
yeah,
is
of
crazy.
course. So we
Referencing
might
text
need
on
to
a card
sort
in your
of
deck is
Look
wild.
through all of these. Huh?
Okay, so the conditional abilities. This is worth knowing.
What's a minion in a guardian and all that stuff, and a host? Any of that? You know any of that
Where
stuff?
are you seeing this?
Minion, it references a non-guardian.
Okay, so the 4 factions.
Mm-hmm.
Just worth knowing. Gray is corruption. Deceit is blue. Destruction is red, and greed is green.
Okay, good.
Just be aware of those terms in case they matter. And then the referencing, what was the reference again on the text?
Just like guardian, I see guardians, I see minions, I see follower, I see host. Any of that? I imagine a host is maybe on top and a follower is underneath.
Let me find.
But that, I'm just guessing at that.
All right, Guardian. Let's just look it up.
Yeah.
An abomination with the Guardian ability. It cannot attack.
So it can only defend.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. So these are all just traits. What's a host? Look up host for me.
A minion with the host ability, you can play it only as a new abomination.
Okay. And so an abomination is basically anything that I'm playing.
Anything with at least 2 things in it.
Because
Because it becomes an abomination because you're mixing these things, right?
Okay, yeah. All right.
So, things worth knowing. Let me go back to my list.
Wow, you got a lot of notes on this.
Yep. It's not that bad. Abomination, 1 minute abomination can't attack or block. You can have 5 in a stack. Each one's stats need to show through to the top of the card. If you add a minion, it cannot attack that turn.
Okay.
So if you add
Power
your
it up,
stack,
it
yep.
can't do anything.
You can send 1 or more abominations to attack an enemy. You can attack as many times as you want. You can attack 1 enemy each time you attack, or you can attack them all at the same time. So like spoilers, you can send 1 at a time, or you can send a big group, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only cards you can play during an attack are combat fates and combat missions, so things that say combat on them. Each untapped abomination can block 1 attacker.
Okay.
Preventing it from reaping souls. Only 1 abomination can block each attack. When an abomination blocks, the blocker and the attacker fight. Other enemies cannot block for the defender. Whoever's blocking, you can't stack it up, basically. If you attack the same enemy more than once in a turn, a block that survives 1 attack can block again. So you don't tap to block.
Okay.
As long as you survive, you can keep blocking.
Good.
Once an attacker becomes blocked, it's blocked until the end of combat, even if its blocker is removed from the combat.
Okay, eliminate some tricks, I guess.
Each attacker that wasn't blocked reaps a number of souls equal to its size, not its strength. The size is the size of the stack.
Oh.
So if a 5 gets through and you can't block it, I steal 5 souls.
You steal or do you take them from the pool?
I take them from you.
Oh, all right.
And if there's only 3 and I steal 5, I only get 3.
Okay.
Each attacker that wasn't blocked reaps the souls after that, and that's about it.
So you and I are going to be gaining souls, and we're going to be stealing those souls back and forth from each other until somebody gets 20. And we're also going to have a mana pool, but I'm not 100% certain. So you just build that over time? You just keep putting things in your mana stack? It doesn't matter what they say on them or anything?
I don't think it matters at all.
Put them in there.
So I'll probably go ahead and just put them face down.
That seems right.
There's a couple other...
It doesn't tell us how to do that? Or does it just say you can play any Hecatomb card as a resource?
Let me look. A mana card is any card of a type in the mana zone. Abomination is a minion. Yeah. So it doesn't say.
Just put it in the
You
zone.
can play any card in your mana zone when it becomes a mana card. You can then tap it to pay for others. It stays in the mana zone, which isn't in play until it's destroyed.
All right. It doesn't say anything about it going face down at all? It's just a mana card.
Now, I wonder if the color of mana matters.
I do feel like, so I have a, you see like this card? Beelzebub? That seems important. Has the 6 blue. Is that the cost there? And that's 4 blue.
Oh, I know what it is. You have to pay 6, but you have to tap at least 1 blue.
Okay. So it's like magic.
Sort of threshold.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Anything else? Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
just get weird.
So I'll go first. First turn. First thing, I'll gain a soul. Put it here-ish.
1 soul.
Then I can untap everything. Then I draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go through my pile. And I'm just going to make it happen. So main phase, I can add a mana.
You got to do that, right? Every
So-
time you can.
There's the stuff I need to see. So I'm going to play, and when you play a mana, you do it upside down. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
So then they tap, and then they stay upside down this whole time. So there's a mana, and it's green. So then I'm going to play
I need
a
to draw.
Twinned Husk, which is 1 resource, and I have to spend at least 1 green, so I'll tap that. And I can technically play cards and attack as much as I wanted. You can't attack with something the first time it comes into play. You can't attack with something that's a single card. So I'm done. I have no resources left. I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay. I'll gain a soul. Ding! It's fitting we're using Keyforge Amber because you steal that from each other too. You know, so it feels
Right.
normal. All right, and then I draw 2 cards. Is that right?
Yep.
And then what else happens?
Then you can play, well, so you gain a soul, you draw 2 cards, you would untap everything.
Yeah.
And then on your turn, you can play 1 mana.
Yeah.
And then
Which I better.
you can attack and play cards as many times as you'd like.
Okay. Oh. Well, Shoggoth is 9 away, so I'm not going to... All right, so I'll play a mana here. Just put it right here. That seems good. And then I cannot play anything currently, so I will pass. Nothing else I can do with my mana? I can't do anything like draw a card? Or anything?
Nope, none of that fun spoil stuff.
Okay, all right.
Okay, start of my turn. I will gain a soul. I will draw 2 cards. I will untap my resource. And we will carry on my wayward son. I know I probably shouldn't be doing this, putting all my really high cost cards down as resources, but here
Well,
we
that's, you know, you can't play them.
are. Yeah. So then I will pay 1 to put another Twinned Husk in, but I will stack it. So I wonder if you can stack any direction you want. Like, does it have to go under, or can you put it on top? It's the same card.
I bet
right?
it has to go under. I bet it has to go under, because otherwise you could just put a body out and then put a big old thing on top of it and then have a surprise such and such. This at least gives me a turn to say, oh, he's got a Twinned Husk.
That's true.
But he can't do anything with it until literally 2 turns later. You have to put 1 under, and then you can wait and attack, probably.
All right. This is the plain minions.
All
paragraph.
right, read it. Give me it.
Put a minion into the play zone either on its own as a new abomination or on top of an existing
Must be
abomination.
on top.
1 minion abomination cannot attack or block. When you play a minion on an abomination, oh yeah, I can't attack the turn I do that.
That's right. So it always is like a cool little...
You always can see what's going on. So it's the old mana Sickness.
The strength and main text of each bottom minion must show through one of the 4 clear pieces, so it doesn't matter how it does. And you can't play a 6th on a size 5. Okay? It can still block during my turn, even if you play on top of it, which is good.
And also on the triggered abilities, again, on the Twin Husk, if the triangle that goes in here matches the color of the other boxes, if you had an ability here, it would trigger.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So they like to be stitched together nicely.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then they're saying this is really cool tips, is that you can attack with something and then play on top of it. If
you can play any number of cards.
That's pretty cool.
So like next turn, I could attack with this and then put something on top.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, next up.
So gain a soul.
Yes. Gain 1 soul.
Draw your cards.
Draw 2 cards.
And then party on.
Party on, indeed. Okay, all right. I'm with
But
this.
like interesting. This is gonna swing for 4. So like technically, there's no life, right?
Yeah.
4 doesn't matter, but like I could steal both of the souls that you have.
Yeah. What does host mean?
Host is the top. The host of the... Oh, it can only be on top.
It can only be on top.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I kind of get this. Okay, I drew my cards, gained my souls, and then I'm going to play...
Oh, no, better yet. A host can only be the first thing you put down.
Okay, so you must play it first.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play a True Gargoyle into my mana pile here.
Nice. Remember that show, Gargoyles?
Oh,
I love that show as a kid.
Yep. Can you look up Survivor for me, too? Another...
Yeah. Classic.
It says Survivor +4.
The Survivor ability lets the top minion of an abomination shrug off some damage. Once the top minion is destroyed, Survivor doesn't apply to the next minion right away.
Oh, so we drop stacks?
So when you damage, like let's say you did 3 to me, you would do 2 to the top thing. It would go away. The 1 would carry over here.
Oh, wow.
If it was enough to defeat that, it would keep going.
And can you look up Survivor keyword like official in the little glossary thing?
Survivor X, an abomination with the Survivor ability. When it blocks or is blocked, it ignores the first X damage dealt to the top minion.
100%. Okay, well, then we're going to pay 2 tappy for the Bringer Sacrifice. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Bringer of Sacrifice. It says gain 1 soul when I hit my secret ability there, so that's cool. And it's a 4 strength, so we can kill each other if you want to swing into that. That's fine.
And let me see real quick, because I'm curious. Oh, when you play, it always goes on top, right?
Always on top.
That's really cool. Because, like, basically now this is a green. So it makes me want to put a green on top of it to get the triggered ability, right?
Oh, you get to hit it every time you do that?
Well, so, like, if I play on top a green thing, then
oh, you get a new thing.
you get the new thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Because if you put it under, it was like, well, do you get to pick when that gets triggered?
Okay.
But instead, it's like, as long as you're stacking on the right color.
Yes.
But, like, it might be that I have, as an example, the other color in my deck is red. So I might want to put a red thing on top of this so that the next thing is the red thing I can trigger. You know what I mean? Which is really interesting.
I do know it. Can you? What does it mean to stitch together minions? Target player stitches through their minions together. Does that just mean you put them on top of each other?
Stitch. Move minions by either putting them on an existing abomination or bringing them together to create a new one. Your minions can't be stitched onto enemy abominations. If minions are stitched together, they start a new untapped abomination. Stitching minions onto an abomination prevents that abomination from attacking that turn. Stitching does not activate conditional abilities. If a stitched abomination ends up with more than 5 minions, sever the top extra minions.
So does it just do a full rework of your board?
So like it says stitch 3 minions? What does it say?
It says stitch 3 minions together. It's like if I had a stack of 3 and a stack of 2, could I make a new stack based on stitching?
Or is it that you can put 3 minions from your hand stitched together and play?
I don't know, man. It didn't say from hand. But I do like that the first set of the game has 17 keywords that I have to learn. That's what I'm looking for. It just says move minions. It doesn't say from your hand.
Versus by either putting them on an exit. Oh, that's fair.
Putting them on an existing or bring them together to create a new one. Move minions.
I would assume you move them in play.
Okay, well, let's play it that way.
Yeah, Nathaniel says it makes a new stack of 3 minions.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right, my turn.
And David's saying, David Davis, thank you for this. Says stacks are called abominations, minions are singles. So I'd have to play a bunch of single minions, and then I could stitch them into an abomination rather suddenly.
That's cool.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Okay, so I gain a soul. We're gonna untap. We're gonna draw 2. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna play. Interesting. So I want to see, do relics go under, or let's just look up relic.
At least the rulebook is easily searchable. It's actually helpful.
Relics are magical or technical. When you play one, it stays in play and affects the game until destroyed.
Don't attach to anything.
All
Just
right.
like a location. It makes sense because usually you want to play a card and play a resource, and then you draw 2 at the end of your turn or at the beginning of your turn. So
Yeah. Okay.
keeps the movement happening.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play a resource, which is a red. Then I can do things in any order I want. Well, how about that? And you can't block me.
Why can't I?
Because you can't block if you only have a single.
I thought you could just not attack. Let's look it up. Look up minion. See if minions can block. Or just look up blocking. Where did you find this? That's really rare that you get to... One minion cannot attack or block. Okay. I can't block you.
All right,
What
let's
the
put
heck?
this to the test. So I'm gonna swing.
All right. Wait, do I have a fate card maybe?
Here's the question.
No, I don't have any fate cards.
Okay, so
There you go.
yep. And then he's gonna be tapped though, going into your round. So you can.
Yeah, but this guy's a
Oh,
guardian.
yeah,
Although
yeah.
I could play on top, but if I play on top, I can't attack. So you got to tempo it for days.
All right, I'm gonna play the box. Oh, that's a triggered ability. Does it matter?
Oh, your abomination has survivor +2. They shrug off the first 2 damage. It's pretty good.
But do I have to have something under it? to do that?
Oh, that is weird. Maybe you got to play it on a stack. You probably got to play it on a stack. You got to play it on a stack. Otherwise, why would they give you this ability? Unless you stack relics too? Come on. Come on. Give us a little information here on the relics. Just says you play it. Wait, was there a relic zone? There we go. By themselves, not on anything. They stay in play indefinitely. They usually have continual effects. Maybe this is just the template and you get the effect no matter what.
Okay.
It must be.
So
It must
my dudes have survivor too.
be. Okay. Your abominations. Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. One here. Here we go. Yeah, blistered hobonos. Drawn 2. Gonna play. And what does follower mean? Asking for a friend. Untap my
I'll be doing
mana.
this a lot. A minion with the follower ability. After follower is an ability that's active only while you control a god.
Okay.
Any ability after the word follower is only.
So this guy gets +4 strength if there's a god out.
Yeah.
Well, as you do. Okay. So, how about this? Let's put a wall up. Let's go here. I'm going to do this. Yes. 1 mana. And then I'm going to pay 3. 1, 2, 3 to play a true gargoyle on top here. And then does it turn to make sure that it's always on top, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's now a guardian. It can only block, but it does have survivor +4. So it shrugs off the first 4 damage,
Wow.
making a wall for you. And then I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah, you got to stop that train from
Yeah,
continuing to
he
roll.
stole like a bunch of money from me.
Pay him. Pay this man his money. Draw 2.
Nathaniel asking how weird do the cards feel to hold?
It's different.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But you know what? Nothing good ever came out of non-weirdness.
Truth. Hmm. Okay. So I can play a resource. I'm getting to the point where I can play some real stuff, you know?
Yeah, I do.
It's gonna be
The
a
pacing
while.
of the game is pretty interesting. Like you're so slow as you're trying to build stuff. You got an early swing in there.
But then I feel like it starts taking off.
Still not sure how you even did that. Oh, it's because I didn't play anything on the first turn.
Yeah.
Didn't have a 1 cost.
There it is.
Missed my curve.
Tails all the time. Nope, not that one. I got 4 resources.
Endangered Masa saying Hecatomb is so good. It's a very strange name for a game. Even just Hextome or like, I don't know. I'm not the marketing guy.
Not in this instance.
These would get dirty, I think, would be the concern for me. They can
I'm
already feel kind of
concerned,
grimy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you can't sleeve it.
maybe that's Matt's problem, though. Maybe he gave us really grimy cards.
I mean, they're old, so what do you expect?
You could wash them, though. Put them through the dishwasher
right. Just
because
put
they
'em
are
right in there.
plastic. Yeah, just don't dry them very
They
hot.
probably melt though, right?
And as long as you don't have
You could
hot,
soak them in some soapy water.
yeah, just run them through the car wash.
That's right. Let's pay 4 for a 5-space interloper.
Whoa, that's like a creepy alien thing.
Well, this is size 3-. It has Rager 3.
Oh, I think I know what that means. What is that? I got to attack or something?
Rager, an abomination with the Rager ability is +X strength while attacking.
So it attacks for 6. But of course, it won't be on top.
Yeah, so it's
So
just
it's
the
just a
strength.
stupid host.
Now, I doubt the abilities carry
Well,
through.
it'll be in the clear box. They do. They have to. 100% they do, man. Yeah, otherwise, why would you have the space for it? They definitely do. That's the whole point of stitching together is like you can stack these abilities.
Okay.
Like
So,
I
like,
stacked
he's-
a Guardian on a Guardian because I'm not an idiot.
Wait a second. Guardians can't attack.
That's right, but it doesn't matter.
He can't attack.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
I
matter.
took, how many souls did I take from you? 2.
Yeah, we'll be even on my turn.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been able to steal your souls.
Okay, cool. I like that. Good outcome for me.
But he's got Survivor 6. How about that?
Oh, because of this, because of the box.
Boom, 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 boom.
I have to pull through that one there. All right, everything untaps. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to gain a soul. I'm going to play.
It's pretty crazy, though, because, like, there's only 20 turns at max.
Yeah. What does reaping do?
Makes me look up in the rules.
Does that mean they probably successfully stole something? Stole a soul, reaped a soul, you know?
Yeah, reaping souls, reaping souls, reaping souls. You got it. Chris says, listen to your podcast about dead CCGs at work today. Personally, I love collecting all sorts of games just for the scenario that the internet disappears one day and my friends and I can still play.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something nice about collecting old games. I've been doing that with random old games. And having those on tap, like I had a friend that I played Battletech, the CCG with, just because I happened to have it. And like, it was cool to be able to offer that experience. Ah.
Play a resource here. And I'm going to tap them all.
Big money, no whammies.
4 cost here. A Breath Stealer. Whenever it reaps, it can destroy target non-guardian minion defender controls. So don't let it happen.
I could get out of control.
And that's that. Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
All right, start of my turn. Resources ready. Souls are prepared. Draw cards. I have so many guardians. I want to kill things. Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Chris Wilson, that's amazing, said hecatomb was a specific term that was essentially, it means sacrificing a ton of cows to the gods.
That's awesome.
That can't be real. Is that real?
It's a hecatomb, man. All right.
Come on down to your local hecatomb.
Let's go
The
2,
mooing will be immense.
3. Oh no, he's a guardian. I don't want guardians.
I want attackians.
I want a fighties.
It'd be funny if you put guardian on this guy that has rager, because then you're playing poorly.
I will play the 5th dweller, who has rager 3. So while he's size 3 or less, he gets +3 attack.
Okay, so now you've stitched together something really gross.
He's
and
an
then
8.
you can retrieve a cost 6+ minion card if you want to.
Well, the color doesn't match.
Oh, it looks good in the red there.
It does, but it doesn't match the green,
right.
so I can't.
Well,
I
it's
can't
just
do that
confusing to me.
Well, you know, it's not the clearest of games.
Avid Gamus Google confirms it's essentially a great public sacrifice, originally of 100 oxen.
Huh? Cows and oxen. Who knows?
Huh? Indeed.
Okay,
All right,
Survivor 4. Hold on.
Oh, wait, no,
I have to do 6 to defeat him, basically, and I do have 6 currently. So I will.
Well, you have to do 10 because he's currently a 6 stat with the 4 damage being avoided. 6 to kill the top card.
And I'm at what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And you can swing with both, but I can only block.
I can't swing with this. He's a guardian.
Right. But how does the attacking work? If you swing with everything, I block one at a time like Ashes, or I block
like,
one thing for the whole attack?
If I could swing with both of these, each of these abominations can be blocked by 1 stack.
Okay, so we stack them to
yeah,
who's blocking
and anyone
what.
that isn't gets to reap.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So I won't.
Good morning, David.
I'm just going to pass to you.
Okay. Just keep building the tension. We're going to get to 20 without doing anything. 1, 2.
And then we're out of here.
Okay.
That would be so funny. We just play stuff back and forth till we get to 20 and then we close the stream.
Done.
No interaction at all.
Okay. I'm going to do a 2 and a 3, I reckon. 2. And okay, that's interesting. Or we can do that one. You got to use your money, right? It's about the money. Don't have a 4/1, you know. So
what is happening? I should have played another resource.
yeah, do that for sure. You don't want to fall behind on resources. I'm gonna play a money.
Go here.
5 is a weird one.
Yeah.
Can you tell me Regenerator what that does?
Your deck is stacked with them.
I have an idea of what it might do.
We'll give you that.
I'm doing this poorly.
A minion with the Regenerator ability, it goes to its owner's hand when it would be destroyed.
Oh. Is it just the thing or the whole stack, you know?
I don't know.
All right, well, let's play a Regenerator for 5 up here on River City. So when I do have a god out, I would go to my hand, but I'm currently at 10 with Survivor 4. That seems good. I've used all my money. I'll pass it right back over to you.
All right. Untap, gain a soul, draw 2.
Now, if something says remove a minion, destroy a minion, etc., can I pull one off of an abomination, or is it just if there's a single thing out there, it can get aced?
I assume it's got to be the top layer.
But I don't think so. What's a minion defined as in the rule book, you know? Since this is where we are. See, they call it a minion card. I would imagine I'm beginning to think you're right.
You play a minion either as a new abomination or on an existing abomination. Minions stay in play until destroyed. Combat minions.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
So even one out here is an abomination, even if it's not stacked at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. What's up, Obsidian? These are translucent. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You build stacks. I mean, the idea here is, it's pretty nice. Like, you can create creatures on the fly to have really weird effects. You kind of gotta like that. I mean, that's a cool idea. I understand why you have to use plastic to do that, right? Thank you, Blizzard Hobo. It makes perfect sense. You can cherry pick any one minion. So like I could take that part of it out, or the middle part of it out, or whatever.
Wow, that could be a pain.
It will be.
All right, let's pay 3. I now have. Oh wait, I need to play another resource actually.
How do I get rid of this relic? Why you got a relic over there?
Let's play one here. Then I'm gonna play a Mountain Sasquatch.
Is that another Rager?
It has a triggered ability now. Reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. Put any revealed beast cards into my hand. There was one beast, the 5th Dweller.
I believe you.
Then let's go ahead and stacks on stacks.
I'll have you look up what a Ripper is for me at some point too.
All right, we will do that at some point. Let's actually stack here for 3. So I spent 6. And then technically I could trigger this ability, but it doesn't do anything for me right now. Then I'll pass to you and look up. You said Ripper?
Ripper. All right, gain a soul. Draw 2 cards.
An elimination with the Ripper ability, when it deals damage, you may distribute that damage however you like among the blocker's minions. And not necessarily from the top down.
Oh, you can scoop the bottoms out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. You can have the same minion on the same thing, I'm going to guess, yeah? So yeah. I get this. So there's a very clear distinction between like strength 4 is pretty basic, strength 2 is good but has a sweet ability.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the 3s, you know, they're a little weird.
The weird group.
Let's put this Ebriel into my resource stack. Beautiful little card there, actually. And we can have as many of these things as we like.
It's a party. Just like Miley Cyrus said.
In the USA?
That's right.
And host means you have to play it onto something. You can't play it as a singular.
Host has to be the bottom thing.
Oh, well, that's better. Okay. And if you have a guardian that's also a host, or if you have a guardian that's also an attacker, they don't like cancel each other out or anything.
Mm-hmm. Suboptimal. All
right, let's play Agonel.
Is this on top, technically?
Yes, like that's right, yeah. Agonel is over here. It host attacks each turn if able. Obviously, it can't until it's stacked, but anything you stack on it, it'll start
eating away, yeah.
So that's 2 mana. And then I'm just going to do this to show that. I got to spend. It's like in spoils, you just kind of, it's like, don't even tap it. Just, okay, I spent that one.
Yep.
And I spent this one. And then let's do 4 here on a Blood Monkey. So 4 here.
Creepy.
Blood Monkey is 3 cost there. And it says it has Ripper. So I can rip out a minion from wherever on your little stack there. That's all of my money. And now I've got to look if I want to attack. This person can't attack. Guardian and can't attack a single stack. Off to you.
All right.
Do you feel like it's one of those games that might get down to like one big turn?
Yeah. In fact, I think that is almost invariably what it has to be. Because like right now, even if I can swing through and get all of your souls, I'm at 13. And that just means that there's 13 for you to steal once you get to 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like having more souls is kind of a risk. What?
6 is where the magic starts, though.
Oh, I just realized that.
Yeah. 6 is where the magic starts.
That's amazing. Huh. Wild. Oh, really? That's interesting. Seven. That's 10 currently. 4, 8, 10 plus Survivor. What? Survivor 4?
It's a big one.
Jeez.
Yeah. I put together something beautiful here.
Beautifully gross.
What are you looking at over there? You're at a 6, Survivor 2. So you're at a 6 with a 4 Survivor.
Let's play a resource, shan't we? Let's play this resource. I have 7. No, let's back that up. I see. Let's play this one. Then I will play Yofaka. Yophaaqua here for 6. 1 floating resource.
That's a big one, man.
And then it matches, so I can do 4 damage to a target abomination. So I'll do 4 here, which will do 3 to the top layer, and 1 would carry over, but it's not enough to
It doesn't like
do it.
Doesn't like
If it was doing
take damage tokens or anything.
no. But if it was 5 damage, it would have also got that thing.
Okay. So that's just, you just play that for the effect, essentially.
Yeah. Plus now he's a 10 with Survivor 6. So he's a he's a chunky boy. And then I will pass to you. Biding my time. Letting you get a few more souls before I go crazy.
Yes, yeah.
The turn when you hit 10, player 2, is the turn where I think people start going crazy.
Is this have the Haster I can play for 6 at any time, right?
Yeah.
Just put a god in play there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, let's play some cash here.
Oh, is that true? Hold on a second. It might be actually correct that the triangle has to match the color of the box around it, which is why I have red and green together.
Oh, right. That's fine.
But like, what color matches that box? Black.
There's no ability there. Black means they have no ability.
Do you have a card with an ability?
Yeah. Gray.
And the box itself is gray.
Box itself is gray. That's right. And then this box is also gray, but it's on a blue card.
Yeah. Let me find it.
Okay, we get it. You got to stitch. You got to stitch smarter. Stitch smarter, not harder.
That's right. So technically, that is not working at all how I want. So you get your monkey back.
You get your getting monkey back.
Oh. So that one I did earlier was actually correct.
Yeah, get what you want. Do whatever you want.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything, but that is correct. So it does when it all looks nice is when the party happens.
I want my curve to be better than this, you know? Okay, well, what are you working on over there? You got a big one.
10 with Survivor 6.
Yeah.
You'd have to hit 16 or start knocking out those 2s from underneath.
So the first 4 would be canceled no matter what. So we got to start putting some.
Technically, it's first 6. Survivor 2.
Ugh. What are you, like? Are you the wall deck again?
Green is greed, apparently. So whatever that means.
Okay. Do I play a thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I got a 2. Technically, I have a 4. There's a 3. A 3 and a 4. Pretty good.
Classic spoils curve.
Yeah.
3 drop. 4 drop.
3 and a 4.
3 and a 2 for 5.
I'm gonna drop.
3 and a
2
4
drop.
for 7.
3 drop. I'll play. Now we do damage to each other.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's a liability.
Got to swing.
I'd have to do 10 all at once for that to matter.
Yep.
Ugh.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
The shades come down.
I'm not playing a money. Why would you? I don't even have the cards that it would mean nothing. Mean nothing to me here. So let's play a Bringer of Sacrifice onto this stack.
Whew.
Another Guardian there with 4. I'm just trying to put up the big numbers here. So Survivor 4, and then it's a big old 14.
You gain a soul.
And I gain a soul because I matched the box.
How anticlimactic if you win on something like that.
Yeah, right. When do we check it, you know? And then the 4, let's put old Ebriel here on the top stack. Box doesn't matter. But now I've got some synergy going here, you see? So this guy says, whenever this reaps, destroy target non-guardian minion. And this says, whenever this reaps, exile target minion the defender controls. So if that thing ever gets to Reap Town,
It's bad news bears.
bad news bears for you. Done. And I can attack with nothing.
All right. Mine?
Yeah.
It's time to out-resource you. Gain a soul. 16 total souls in play. Do we know what exhume means yet?
Oh, man, no, but I'd love to look it up.
Take 1 or more cards from a graveyard and put them into the owner's hand. Okay.
A graveyard. You can take my stuff and put it into your hand without sleeves? How would we ever know?
The Lord.
We'd have to just write it down, wouldn't we?
That's right.
Don't you stay out of my graveyard. I don't even have anything in
All
here.
right. Let's start with the old Sasquatch here. The ability does trigger, so it's going to cost me 3. Spend 3 with 1 green here. Reveal the top 3 cards in my deck. Put any revealed beast cards into my hand. Invocation. Invocation. No breathing. I got 1 more Sasquatch in my hand. Play another Sasquatch for 3.
Oh, you got squatch on squatch here.
I should have another card down. Don't worry about it.
You just play the game backwards, huh?
Yep. So you reveal the top 3. I know the first 2 aren't. None of them are. Gross. Just gross.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 remaining.
I'm going to look up Hastur while I'm here just to make sure I understand it. Think you can replace your own gods? That's probably not allowed, is it?
Yeah, you can.
You
When
can?
you play a god, you kill the past one.
Oh. Well, I'm all powerful then, aren't I?
That thing's impossible to get over.
Dawson, I'm looking at too. You got a 6. 6 Soki.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta start whittling, I guess. And you can attack individual creatures, right? Instead of sending them through to try to reap.
Yeah. I will drop all my cards, but I'll pass to you.
Okay. Interesting. Oh my gosh. I don't even shuffling this is look at this. It's just like how do I? I'm so weirded out by this.
What we need is a pool of disinfecting water. You can just dunk them in to shake up, to shuffle, and then pull out of the pool one at a time.
Gaining a soul. Drawing 2 cards. Let's take a look. What did we get? Can I have more of, how many relics can I have? Does it matter?
1 million.
Play a resource. Okay.
Boy, do I have a surprise for you.
And so host can only be played on the bottom stack there.
The bottom. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Start from the bottom. Huh. Oh man. Five, 6, 7. So that would happen immediately. There's 7 there. Hey, let's get some action going on here.
All right, let's do
I'm
it.
over it. I'm gonna play Haster.
He shall not be.
He who shall not be
Named?
Hastored. Okay, God in play.
What's he do?
Double combat damage.
Insanity.
I deal double combat damage.
You do, just you.
Just me. Sexy dinosaur, that's amazing. Taking the plunge into flesh and blood. It's a beautiful world. I'm only now appreciating it after a year. It's a lot of that game to explore. All right, you know what? I could do the math, Zach. I could do the math. But I'm just going to swing at you.
At me.
Wide open. I mean, just stop it if you dare. I mean, what do I steal 3 if I get through? But if I reap, all sorts of bad things happen for you. I can exile and kill minions.
You steal way more than 3.
It's only a 3 size.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you'll deal 14.
I'll deal 14. You block the first 6. And I do have Ripper, so I can take from any stack. I've built something so delightfully good. You'll never recover.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Survivor, 2, 4, 6. I think it's fine. I will block with this thing. So you tap to attack.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you get a chance for reactions.
I don't have any.
I'll play Gift of Hades for 1.
Mm.
It's a combat fate. Target abomination gets Survivor 3.
All right, 9.
So I'm at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Survivor and 10 Strength.
Okay. I'll deal 14. You soak 9 and then you take 5. And I'm going to rip. I'm ripping. Is that 5 extra that I'm doing there?
Yes. No, 6.
6. Right on. That's right. It's the perfect number. Let's get rid of the... who's doing what here? I mean, you know...
So...
Let's get rid of one of the Guardian Survivor cards.
All right, so that's 2 of it.
Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of the other 2, the blank 2. I want to keep 1 Survivor on you, or 1 Guardian on you. And then the top 2. Yeah, let's do it like that. Yeah, let's use a smaller stack for the response. Now, do you do damage to me in that exchange? Or is it only the attacker that
I
does
do damage back to you. So I was
You
a 10.
sure?
I was a 10. Let's go to attacking and blocking. All right, my notes.
Oh, hold on. Blistered Hobo. Oh my gosh, with the money. Survivor only protects against damage to the top minion. So you can Ripper everything under the top minion up to 14 if you wanted to, which is pretty cool. Which maybe I'll do.
Hold on.
So you distribute it. So whenever damage is done, I distribute it, and then we see where and Survivor says only the top thing gets prevented. Is that right?
Right. Yeah, I think you can clear out the bottom.
All right, so the mountain sound structure's on top?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, all of that stuff can go.
Yeah, because the Survivor only applies here, but you're applying 10 damage underneath.
Yeah.
And then I'm applying 10 back.
And you do that, huh?
As far as I know, yeah.
All right, well, bring it on. So you're going to kill my stack?
I think it nukes your stack.
Stacks on stacks. Okay. Yeah, I guess otherwise it'd be, like, impossible. Okay, so one Doom stack is gone, I guess. And then I'll pass it over to you.
Now, you can keep rolling to... You can't. You don't have anything else.
Guardian and single stack, yeah.
Okay. So... Gain a soul. Draw 2. Play a resource. Count how many resources I've got.
Should be 9.
Yep.
What's up, John the Bard? Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird game. It's cool though. Did you gain your soul?
Yeah.
Draw your cards.
Which is also 9. So let's play. That's your big baddie.
That's right.
Let's play Husker Anima here for 5. And I can grab a 3 cost or less minion from my discard pile because it has Exhume and the ability triggers.
What's up, John the Bard? Just caught the net running bug for the first time. Been obsessed. It's an incredible game. Congratulations. That's wonderful. He's been doing some good work there.
We're going to play a 5th Dweller for 3.
Oh, really? Just building stacks now. The old demon architect over here.
And then it says, because I don't trigger the ability because I need a red.
Ah, you keep making Christmas ornaments.
2 floating, 2 floating. I will declare. So now, interestingly, if I swing at both of these, you can only block one of them.
That's right.
But block it, you would.
Block it hard.
I'll pass. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll take a soul. Draw 2.
I need bodies. These blocking bodies.
Can you look up Sever for me?
Doesn't sound nice. Remove a minion from an abomination and put it in the play zone as a new untapped abomination.
Okay, that's what severing is. That makes a lot of sense. So I've got good cards here. A lot of good cards.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, sure. I got to keep up with the money. I'll play it there.
Yeah, it eventually gets insane.
Combat tricks are going to be a problem. Okay, well, what are you looking at there? 5, 6, 7, but you still have 2 from the box on your Preventies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a 2-cost Agonel here. Keep building the stacks, I want a big army.
Army of the Evil Dead.
It's gonna cost me what, 2 there?
John the Bar says, this game Lovecraft or just generic slimy creepy thing?
It's
I think it's
Lovecraft.
just crazy.
Shoggoth and stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, paying 6 for a Daughter of Blood.
Whoa. Creepy.
I matched my box. It says each enemy discards 3 cards. That would be you.
That's my whole hand.
As far as I know.
I have plans. Didn't know that was even an option.
And can't attack because I played can't attack. Guardian can't attack. Okay.
Mine?
Yeah.
We're on the road to victory now. Interesting. Huh. Well, I'm going to keep my resources going. Let's play another Yofaka.
What?
That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Ish.
Thought you were just cursing at me. So
Doesn't trigger.
yeah, but whenever one of your minions is destroyed, this minion gets +2 until the end of the turn. Okay. So you stitch them together. Nice there. 11, looking at 11.
And then if the top one's destroyed, it'll lose this, but get +2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll pass.
Or if this thing gets destroyed, then that thing gets. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it can charge up. Like if I send this at you and you block it, it like.
All right, gaining the thing, getting 2 cards here. And
So one of the cards you discarded, by the way, was Namtar, the Fate Cutter. My God, destroy all 2 strength minions, and all of my followers get Regenerator. So all those 2 strength minions just bounce to my hand, but all yours go away.
that's why you discard them.
I was waiting to do that on a particular turn, and then you nuked my hand.
I'm gonna play a resource, and then I've got money moves to make. I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 3 for the yellow sign, relic, +2 to all of my abominations. So follower, this abomination gets +2, and all of my top minions have that ability. So basically +2 to everything.
Nice.
As long as I have a god. I'm gonna play another one.
Oh my goodness, this is not good.
And I have the right things, you know. Then I'm going to pay 3 more for a Hiveling. Follower, it's +4. So it's currently a 6 + 4 is a 10. And then we got to swing in here. We've got to attack. So I got to figure out how to attack here. So it's currently an 8 + 4. So it's a 12. And it can attack. Do we subtract? We don't subtract strength or anything. We apply and apply. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's make sure.
So we just kill each other? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and I've got double damage from Haster. I wonder if combat damage is after you assign, then it doubles, rather than you have double the stat. It's not doubling your strength.
You probably doubled the damage.
You double the
after you-
damage.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we maybe did that wrong.
Okay.
Okay. So
that's a bad fight for you then.
well, it's not terrible. How does the
Hold on.
how does combat work?
Each blocked attacker deals damage to its blocker, and each blocker deals damage to its attacker. Neither reap souls. An abomination deals damage equal to its strength, the total of its minion strength. If an abomination takes damage at least as great as its total strength, it's destroyed.
Okay.
All its minions go to the graveyard.
Okay. Apply the damage to the top minion first if it's less than the top minion strength. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would do what? 8 up here, and then you would technically take 6 because you blocked the first 2 with the box.
Yep.
And then that would get doubled to 12.
Yep.
And then that thing would all get discarded.
He would nuke me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Similar situation here. block the first 2, it goes to 12, and then all of that goes.
So I block.
So I could either try to reap for 2, or I could try to kill a big old minion. I can attack a minion directly? Did we agree with that, or do you just send it through?
Let's see. Declare attackers. When you attack, choose one or more of your untapped minions and an enemy for them to attack. So yeah, you can choose a abomination.
Well, or is it like if there's other people at the table, like I attack you or I attack the guy sitting over here? Because cards did that a lot.
It does look like you can only attack me.
It doesn't say attack an enemy minion, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay, well, then I'm attacking. I'm stealing your stuff.
So I either lose something or I lose 2 souls.
That's right.
I won't block.
All right.
Now you're tapped.
Now you're tapped. Done.
Welcome to your doom. What are you at here? 3.
Don't touch my toes.
Okay. Holy. Gotta count.
Did you guys, anybody watching it, who was really into this? What was the scene like for this game? Did it have like a circuit or OP or a competitive thing or anything? Or was it just kind of a thing you did with your friends in the secret, secret room where nobody could see that you were playing with Aster and Mountain Sasquatches? Blizzard Hope said I ran demos for this. There was an Endbringer League, very cool. That's cool having gamers. That's really weird. Said apparently there used to be a personality quiz online that you took to determine what faction you probably like playing. And it was all really weird, bloody, and disturbing would you rather questions. Ugh.
So if I attack you for like 15, basic example, and you block with this thing, 4, 8, 12, 14, plus Survivor 4. So you would take 11 and start taking it from the top. But you're double combat damage. So you're doing 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. So if I have a 15...
Plus 4 strength for the yellow signs.
So you're at 18.
18 Survivor 4.
So and if I have a 15 strength thing, do you do 30 damage to me?
I do believe that is right.
So you have a static double damage card.
Unless combat damage is only when you're attacking? That can't be
be.
true. That can't be true. But we do deal damage to each other, right? Do I only deal damage back after your attack is resolved? Like if there's anything left standing, then it hits you?
I don't know.
Let's look.
Let me see something.
Otherwise, it's just like, it's unstoppable. We're going to run through that combat sequence again. Yeah, very cool, Blizzard. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Give me the combat.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. Read it from top to bottom.
You can send one or more abominations to attack an enemy and try to reap souls. You can attack as many times as you like until all your abominations are tapped. You attack one enemy each time you attack and can attack the same enemy more than once. The only cards you can play during attack are combat fates and combat minions. Declare attackers. When you attack, choose one or more of your untapped abominations and an enemy for them to attack. Tap those abominations. Abominations you played or added to this turn can't attack. When you attack with multiple abominations, sometimes it's best to send them all at once. That way each blocker can only block one attacker. Other times it's best to send attackers one at a time.
That's right.
Play combat fates and combat minions. So that's when you play the stuff during the
Oh
turn.
yeah, there's combat minions. I wonder if things you can...
I haven't seen any.
Okay.
Assign blockers. Each untapped abomination the enemy controls can block one attacker, preventing the attacker from reaping souls. Only one abomination can block each attacker. When an abomination blocks, the blocker and attacker fight.
Okay.
Other enemy abominations cannot block for the defender. If you attack the same enemy more than once in a turn, a blocker that survives one attack can block again unless it's been reduced to 1 minion.
Which is why you would want to block with stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
Because then they can't send the same blocker over and over.
Yeah. Once an attacker becomes blocked, it's blocked until the end of combat, even if its blocker is removed from that combat. So if you block and I remove you, I don't get to steal souls because you're gone.
Yeah.
Basically.
I declare attackers, combat fates. You declare defenders, combat fates.
Yeah. Reap souls. Each attacker that wasn't blocked reaps a number of souls equal to its size. Got it.
Yeah.
Abominations fight.
All right, here you go.
Each blocked attacker deals damage to its blocker, and each blocker deals damage to its attacker. Neither reaps souls. An abomination deals damage equal to its strength, the total of all of its minion strength.
Yeah.
If an abomination takes damage at least as great as its total strength, it's destroyed. All its minions go to the graveyard. If an abomination takes less damage than its strength, some or all of the minions survive. Apply the damage to the top minion first. If the damage is less than the top minion's strength, nothing happens. If the damage equals the top minion's strength, the top minion is destroyed, but the rest survive. If the damage is greater than the top minion's strength, the leftover damage spills to the next minion down, possibly destroying it as well. Damage continues down through the abomination this way until what's left cannot destroy the minion it's reached.
The end. Yeah, so yeah, it's just it's a numbers game.
This thing is crazy.
Oh yeah, you're done. Now, if you play a god, does it go away?
No.
Only one god per
player.
Per player? Well, you need to find your god, buddy.
I had it. You discarded it.
Oh, well, that would have been good.
But it's not nearly as good as Hester. Like it wouldn't be. It's not even.
Well, what can be as good as the Yellow King?
The unspeakable.
The god. That you can play for 6 no matter what. You don't even have to draw it.
You just get it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's start here.
That's something else, isn't it?
I'm going to pay 9 for Gurod.
Oh!
He's a minion dragon. None can stand before him. None are left standing behind him. He's a 10. He's a parasite, a fanatic, and a reaper. So reaper means he gets an extra soul. Reaper plus 1.
Yeah.
Fanatic. You ready for this?
Yeah, hit me.
Fanatic. An abomination with a fanatic ability can attack even if you played a minion on it this turn.
Oh.
So it can attack turn 1.
You better.
And it's also got parasite. An abomination with a parasite ability. You cannot play other minions on top of it.
You did it perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to build up to these big, crazy things.
10, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21. So.
I'm an 18 Survivor 4.
And you're going to murder anything that gets tossed at you.
Trade out.
Survivor 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is correct. I'll swing at you with my Mountain Sasquatch.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for Rager. You're currently at 12.
Ranger doesn't apply right now.
Aren't you? Oh, he's not size 3.
You got it.
Oh. So just a 9.
Just a 9, a lowly 9.
And I've got a 6 plus 4 is 10. You count that?
Yep.
I don't know. I kind of like trading. You don't have any tricks? You got any money over there? 6 plus 4 is 10. So a 10 to a 9. You do 6 here. Yeah, that one's good. And yeah, let's go. I'll block that.
Okay. So I'm at 9, you're at 10 strength?
That's right.
So you'll apply 9, which will clear me, and I'll clear you. Because it's 2 and 4, right?
It's 6 and 4. That's the 10.
Got you. So
It's actually 11, 12, 13, 14. Excuse me.
yeah, they get the plus strength, but he's still only a 8.
Follower minion gets plus 4 strength.
Yeah. So when I assign my 9,
Mm-hmm.
I assign it to the top layer.
Mm-hmm. So it
This
takes 6.
Card has 2 plus 4 plus. There it is, 10. So I should not have done that, but that's cool.
No, let's take it back.
So
It's just unstoppably big numbers.
because like my 9 would not even kill the top guy.
4, 8, 9, 10. That's correct.
Yeah. So I thought he was an 8. in my head, so I could at least get rid of your top layer. Interesting.
Nope. Can do nothing.
I'll pass.
The Might of Hastur. I've got some card. This is so ridiculous what's about to happen.
I feel like it's going to be ridiculous. You discarding my hand was really bad for me.
All right, I'll play money. Let's just see what we've got here. All right, check this out. Let's do a 3 here. Untap everything here. 3. 1, 2, 3. To play another Hiveling up here.
Lord.
So, an insurmountable amount of strange is unbelievable. And then I got to attack here, so I'm going to. It's an 8 plus 4, so it's a 12. Wade Jones says, I just remember this game being awkward and ridiculous. So far I'm remembering correctly. You are correct. Yeah.
All right. So I'll block here.
Okay, and then we've got combat fate moments.
Yep.
How much damage are you going to do? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And my top card is currently a 8. I'm going to pay 6 for Emasculate, destroy target non-guardian minion. So we'll kill your 3. It's fine.
Okay.
All right.
So now I'm at 6 here a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to play 12 to you.
Because of this?
Well, because of the yellow signs, yeah.
Oh, then it's double damage too.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
clear this thing. Okay. I get it.
Yeah. And then I'll pass.
And this is going.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. We'll gain a soul. Draw 2. Okay, I won't play a resource. So many cards here. Let's pay 6 for a bowl of Minos.
Ooh.
I'm gonna swing at you with this thing.
Mm-hmm. Garog the Great.
Yep.
You got the goods. Let's just block it here. I assume there's a lot of strength.
All right. I'm at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Hold on. Let's get the abacus out.
Yep.
So I'm at 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I'm currently at 18. You're at 21. So now we apply damage.
I'm gonna do it because I don't know if it matters.
Fade on.
Gift of Hades. Plus 3 survivors. So I have survivor 5, whatever that ends up meaning here.
It probably means that the top 5 gets reduced.
So
Not that it matters.
I'm dealing 21.
So just take 21 minus survivor 4 to just go to, what, 17? I'm 18 minus survivor 6 or 5?
5.
So I got a 13. Okay. And now that damage is applied.
Yep.
So because of the exceedingly great balance, you're going to take 26, and I'm going to take 17. They're gone. Everybody's dead. And then I've got a follower regenerator, so this comes back to
Into your hand. Yep. Okay, well, at least that's dealt with. Pass to you.
It's about making trades, really, isn't it? This is crazy. Unstoppably good. one on the thing there.
Avid Gamer says this game's thematics in a nutshell.
Okay. Now you got a 4 strength over there, so that's and you can't block. Yeah. So
clean sweep here.
I guess I'm just gonna take 5.
Yep. Does that get you there?
I'm gonna guess. It looks like 20 from here.
$20 on the nose. We did it. The end. Okay. Interesting.
All right.
All right. Let's go top shot because this is worth talking about. Here's what I'll say about this game.
You already got it under the. You already figured it out, huh?
Well, I have a lot of thoughts. I've been thinking about it the whole time. There are a lot of things this game is doing that I actually like.
Yeah.
Okay. The stacking mechanics is clever, but it's got the classic 90s 2000s issue where 60% of my brain is doing math.
Yeah.
And basic math.
Yeah.
Because it's like 4 + 2 + 3 + 3 +
and
this
then Survivor
here,
A,
plus
and then I got the Fanatic, and I got +3 here.
So if you like doing algebra, it's how it feels to me, and I like doing algebra to a certain extent when I had to.
I just got to solve for X.
And it's not overly. All the keywords is a fun dynamic of this, but it also is it seems insane. And
here, let's switch text and play one real quick.
All right,
let's do a quick one. Now that we know what we're doing, let's just see how fun we can make it. We'll just so I had another one of those discard a non-guardian minion cards in my hand. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I played that on your 10 cost guy?
Yeah. Well, the thing where you were just remove a thing, you could have done that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, Blizzard, correct. The keywords, they had to use 20,000 keywords because they didn't have any text boxes.
Blizzard's saying you start with 5 souls.
Oh, yeah, right. Didn't we do that last time?
No, we start with 0.
Really? Oh.
That makes the game way shorter.
So this actually is quick. It's supposed to be 20 minutes, they say, on the side of the box there.
Well, we'll see. We'll put that to the test. Draw 4.
Chris, it's so much different than Star Wars CCG, though, because it's not... You're doing a lot of math, but the payoff isn't an interesting story. It doesn't have an epic feel to it. 6.
It's also how often you're having to
go first
to do certain math. You know what I mean? All right, draw 2. Gain a soul. Play a resource.
Got mashed potatoes here.
Pass to you.
Okay.
There's definitely a lot of math in the CCG.
What? Yeah. Your god sucks.
Which one did you get?
Set?
Didn't ever see that one. Your god sucks. Oh man, start a war.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you want to fight? All right, soul there. Draw 2. And then...
You want to go top down?
Yeah, we're going to play the game, I guess. What does exhume mean?
Get it back from the discard pile.
Yeah, okay. That's a great card. You gotta keep that around there. Well, I like Gurog, but Lord help you, it's a 9. I mean, I'll keep him. It's a 9. I mean, I'm not gonna play a 9. It's a resource, yeah. And then I'll pass back to you.
Jay-Z, Team Covenant's review. Your god sucks. Okay. Well, that Daughter of Blood is redonkulous.
It's so good.
Play a resource, and then I'll pay 2 for a Callow Believer.
It's so good because there's no mechanic to get more money or get more cards. So if you run the amount of cards with the -3, you're just top decking for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Which is what I was
Spoils
doing.
did a lot better than what Wizards was up to. I mean, it's very clear that they were trying to make a better Magic, and
They did.
I was spoiled actually.
Yeah.
By that game, which is quite funny.
Even
'cause
just
it's
like
called spoiled.
I was a little ahead in resources that game.
Mm-hmm.
And like if I had been
couldn't do
able to
anything with
pay 3 to draw a card, game changer.
All right, 1, 2, gain a soul, play. Oh, cool. This guy's awesome. The Collector. Whenever he attacks, destroy target mana card. Yikes.
Destroying resources, what could go wrong?
Yeah, that's super good, is it not? I'll put you.
Blizzard says the spoils fixed every card game problem. It's unfair to compare it to most games.
That's true. Actually, what a good game that was. 2 for the box. Over you.
Seen that before. Gain a soul.
Like,
Draw 2.
how weird is it that I had, I guess it was a 3-cost yellow sign that's +2 to your strength, which is essentially just strictly better than Survivor 2.
Especially when you mix it with all your damage is doubled.
Yeah.
Because it doubles the +2, right? Those became +4 or +4s each, basically.
Yeah. It's something else.
Um,
Yeah, the spoilers fixed every card game problem, and then at the very end of the life of that game,
Recreated them.
reinstalled all of them. Would you like 20,000 paragraphs to read on a card?
Play that. To be fair, yellow sign doesn't work if you don't have a god in play.
That's right, but you can get one at 6, guaranteed. So you'll be there in just a second.
So bad. All right, well, we'll play yellow sign and just wait.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Draw 2.
Van says the storage for this game would drive me crazy. My friend Matt did have this nice deck box in the shape of a hex, which is amazing.
That is pretty cool, yeah. You got your own line of accessories there for it. Oh, here's a draw card. Draw 3. Just a fate card. Pay 5, draw 3.
Wouldn't it be nice?
I feel like I need to keep that around.
Just in case?
I feel like I wish I could accelerate, right? Because like I got these high cost cards. I have no
you're just
agency.
slowly accelerating here.
No agency. Well, I guess it would be nice. Play that, and then I guess I'll just have to pay 3 for a 5th dweller. Just get something on the board. I would love to use that ability, 6+ minion from the garbage. So what you're supposed to do with it, but
you can't always get what you want.
you can always get what you want.
All right, get a soul. Get a soul, man.
Get a soul.
Draw 2.
God sucks, man. Get a soul.
Play a resource. Play this. I've got 4. Can do some fun stuff with 4.
4 and 6, pretty good break points. I'm just gonna use a die to track my money. It's too much.
What color is Deceit?
Blue.
Okay. Well, let's put the pressure on.
Yeah.
Play an Ebriel for 4. Your turn. Can't attack with it yet.
That's right. I love that thing. Is that that's the reap and reaps good things
Exile
happen?
target minion the defender controls. You don't want to let me reap with it.
No, can't let that happen. Okay, gain a soul, drew my things, play a card. It's going to be this one.
Chris S says, I like the theme, but it seems like it would be a turnoff for a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the same reason I think a lot of people were hesitant about Arkham Horror.
Yeah, this is the leaning into it in the way that it would be a huge turnoff to a good number of people, many of which I know. Playing a 5-space interloper there on top. Rager +3. Over to you.
All right. Gain a soul. Starting with 5 is a hilarious game changer. Play a resource. And then...
Oh. Wait, are you at 6 yet?
Nope.
You're not?
I'm at at 5. What are you at?
No. 4. Tracks.
Mm-hmm. Uh, let's play a gargoyle.
It's a true gargoyle.
That's right.
Survivor +4. Ooh. I'll swing into a 6.
Then I'll pass to you.
That's true, Paul. Yeah, one of the reasons Paul never got into spoils was the theme as well.
Yeah.
It had its issues for sure. Okay. Got this. Gain a soul. Play something. As a resource. Let's do resource here. And I've got 5 ready to go. Let's do 1.
Avid Gamer says niche audience mostly consistent of Sid from Toy Story.
2. Let's play a Mountain Sasquatch.
Classic.
I'm going to get our little ability here. So reveal the top 3. Beast cards in hand. There's a vermin, there's an outsider, and there's an undead. So that's cool. Okay, so I at least know what's coming, I suppose, is handy there. And then we'll do a Guardian Survivor +2, the old Twinned Husk for 1. And I've got 1 floating.
Mine.
Yep.
Gain a soul. We're on the way to victory now. Put this thing down. We got 6. You know what that means.
Here he comes.
Could. Maybe not. Jiminy Christmas.
And Blister Toba said, hilariously enough, one of the stores I demoed this at didn't pick it up, and it wasn't because of the theme, but because the it smelled so plasticky.
Well, it does have that feature.
You gonna play that god or what? I feel like we should be able to override each other's gods, right?
That would be crazy if there could only be a god in play. Yeah, I gotta go get it. Because it triggers this as well. Super good. Hester! Hester! Let's make sure. Oh, it has to be Hester.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous. You took him out.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, man. It's the craziest thing. Are you just playing past turn and passing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to draw 2. I'm going to gain soul.
All right, let's try again.
I'm going to play a money. Got 6.
There he is.
Pay 3 for a Roach Keeper. I'm working these symbols. It's going to allow me to draw 1, like the roaches do. Then I will I'll pay 2 to put Helmet on the top stack here. And he's got a really cool ability. Whenever it reaps, put the top card. Actually, you know, I might end up attacking. Hold on a second. I'm going to attack before I do that. So I'm currently at a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you now have Hestor. So this 4 would become an 8. I do have Survivor 2. Rager 3 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sure. Let's swing, right? You got the yellow sign too, so +2, so he's at 6. It becomes 4 because of Survivor. So I would take 8. And what is this strength? That would go. So I'd lose the first 2 and have 1 sitting there. That's fine. I think that's how it would work. You can do your own abacus on that if you'd like, but I'm going to try to get 3 souls from you.
And then not block.
Oh my
have
gosh. Okay. And then we will play the old Hellman. That guy for 2. I've got one money here in the bank, and I don't reckon there's anything else to do with it.
All right. Let's gain a soul, draw 2. Put that down. Gross.
I wonder if those cards that say must attack if able, I wonder if you have to do that immediately before you have the chance to stack on top to prevent them from attacking. Because I was playing it like that, where like it says must attack, but I would play a card on it,
and then it can't attack.
and then it can't.
I bet you have to attack first.
You must. Yeah, I
Must.
think you have to. Yeah.
Cheater.
I was messing that right up.
All right. Let's think about this.
You guys, yeah, you can see my money.
Card's name?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Blizzard says just you can't end the turn unattacked, so you can stack on top of it. So I was doing it right, I guess.
Let's start here. I'm gonna swing with this thing.
I'm gonna block here.
Okay. Let me think about my life.
Are you gonna play a fate card?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Pass or play? I might play into that window too.
I won't play anything.
All right, I'm gonna play Victimize. Deal 4 damage to target blocked abomination. This one.
Got him.
Technically, it only kills the top layer because you're +2. Right?
You got it. Yeah. Yeah. So then these are still in the game.
These are still in the game. I do have Survivor 4 though.
All right. Now I might do
Now,
something.
I assume we can go back and forth.
Yeah. Let's go Emasculate for 6.
Really?
And I'll destroy your bottom one.
Roach Keeper is revealed. 3 with Survivor 2. Does it matter?
I have 2. It's going to turn into 4.
But with Survivor, it blocks both, yeah?
Yep. So then you need me.
So it turns into nothing.
And then that was a mistake. I'll pass. Because I can't block your thing.
Yeah, here comes Johnny. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Close. You're close.
6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Start a turn. Draw 2. Can he do it? Okay. Nothing fancy here. Okay, 3, 6. We'll do 7. And then we'll do yeah, swing for 4. 4 grabbies. Okay. And then I'll pay 3. No.
Blister, you're totally right. When you start at 5, you're saying everything that costs 8 to 10 is basically like a versus card that costs 8, which means if you're playing this card, the game should already basically be over.
Right. That's correct. Okay, so we've got 7.
It also makes Hester more reasonable.
Like it's kind of the end of the game. Should happen, yeah.
Yeah, because like me investing 6 there is probably the wrong call for now.
Okay. We'll do pay 3. That's 7. So we'll go to 4 for our Roach Keeper here. Complete the stack. Draw 1 because I matched my thing. And then, oh, cool. And then a weird thing here. So then we'll do, oh no, I have nothing to be done. That's it. End of me.
All right, well, let's pray for a miracle. Let's draw 2. Wow. It's a crazy card. So I need to play a resource and then get as much on the table as I can.
Then block.
Oh, man.
Man, I feel like I've been so fortunate the past few weeks in that every time I'm like right at the precipice, I always have exactly the cards that I need.
Have you bought a lottery ticket yet?
Something has been happening where like it's really something crazy has been happening. Happened in Sky Tear, happened in Flesh and Blood. Every time you hit that dominate attack, I had a triple. I mean, it's just been alarming. What I mean to say about that is that I'm just unstoppably good at games.
You're just a gaming god. Okay, well, I have to steal something.
What?
Because you'll win. If I
Steal?
don't. I have to read the soul.
The souls, yeah.
That's the problem I have here. This is a guardian now, so at least he can't attack.
That's right.
He's tapped anyway.
He's forever.
He's not tapped.
He's not tapped.
Well, you attacked with him, right? And then you played something on top?
Yeah, he's tapped.
He is tapped.
He is tapped, yeah.
So technically you can't block me right now.
No, I can't block at all.
If only I could attack.
If you could attack, it'd be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I need something that attacks immediately.
And if I just tower up, I'll just win.
I have to steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't.
I can.
Wow. That's impressive. I need one. I need one soul.
But I have to get rid of Hastur.
Oh, no.
I'm going to pay 8 for Loki. I need to play a resource
cool.
first. Reap a number of souls from a target abomination's controller equal to its size. So I'll steal 5.
That's what happens when it comes into play?
Yeah.
Oh. You may play minions at combat fates and at end of any player's turn. That's insane. So now you just play minions whenever you want.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I have no resources, so.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting over here on 4 unused. My turn. Here we go. Now we're playing Hecatomb.
That's a heck of a time.
All right, here we go. 15. Everything stands up. We got double guardians here. We're securing the base.
Pockets of 5. I like that idea.
Okay. Okay. 3 cost minion card and put it into play. Well, I don't really have anything there that's particularly exciting. Bonjour, bonjour. Oh, there's Brainworm. Okay. Card from your hand into your zone. There's that. Graveyard into play. Tap 5. What does this mean? Does that mean tap if you have a size 5?
I think you have to pay 5 to use that ability.
That's great. You can't pay 5 to put a 2 cost into your into play. I guess that's fairly good.
Is it 2 cost or 2 strength?
A Mashki. It says put a 2- cost 2 minus minion from your graveyard into play.
Yeah, so you can play 2 cost minions from this card pile.
For 5. That's not a good deal.
But it's probably like an ability you can use like in the middle of combat even.
Yeah. Def. Okay.
Oh, the tap ability is you tap it, and as long as you have that size.
It is 5 size, so you gotta build it up to do that.
So if it's on top, you can tap it every round to play a minion.
Okay. I'm gonna play this. I would have liked to have put that there. Actually, that would have been awesome. And then we've got 7 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna pay 5 here. No, I'm gonna pay 5. I'm gonna pay 7 here. Glatra the Collector. Whenever it attacks, destroy target mana card. Not even if it hits, whenever it attacks. Oh, it's a Guardian. Can't do that. That's kind of stupid, isn't it? By that, I mean...
A lot of Guardians in that deck, by the way.
I'm going to play... Yeah, it's insufferably bad. It's fine. I mean, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. I'm going to play an Evil Shaman down here. No, I'll play Glatra. Yeah, play Glatra here. For 7. So we'll start building stacks on stacks there.
Okay. Mine?
Yeah.
Soul cards.
Soul cards.
It's gonna help. Let's play this. We got 9. What did we say Sever was?
You basically take one from a stack and put it separate as a single stack.
Okay.
Kind of
Gonna
cut one
play
off the...
a Skin Melder. Ability doesn't trigger. A Skin Melder. Ability doesn't trigger. I have, which is the ability does trigger.
It's Combat Fate.
Oh, I thought it was a stacker.
Like those classics.
So then I won't do anything else.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to draw to you.
There's your soul.
And then, wow. Thank you for the soul. And then we'll go...
My gift to you.
3. Oh, I gotta play a thing here. We'll put one there. So then I'll pay 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do. I've got 9. So we'll do 9 there. We'll pay 3. Or a Brainworm onto Glatra the Collector there. Put a card from my hand into my mana zone is the trigger. I'm going to do that. Accelerating. I'm ramping. Tony Hawk over here.
Oosh.
And we will put one here. So I go back to 7. And then we'll do 5 on Husker of Anima. So I'm going to go down to 2. And it won't trigger a thing, unfortunately. I don't have this. You're not killing anything, so like all my exhume stuff. And then
I've been there.
That's going to be it there. I'll hold 2 there.
All right. Let's see if this is the turn.
Got the unstoppable wall over here. It's not that big, actually. That's funny.
Yeah, it's not.
I really wish I hadn't played that Guardian there. I'd be putting the beat down.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, oops. Need a Sever card.
Let's pay 4. 7.
Melding some skin, aren't you?
Doesn't trigger.
Well, aren't you?
And pass.
Okay.
I just can't get over the hump.
I know. It's hard on this one, actually. Okay. then I go to 10 money. And I'm going to go to 11 money on the pump when I play one. And I'm going to play this one. Did I gain my soul?
Yeah, I threw it over to you.
Okay, well, check this out. Bet you didn't see this one coming. I'm going to pay 7 for set. Abominations cannot block. So that I'm assuming that's all of our abominations there. And then
What?
I'm going to swing for 3.
Well, I have 3 resources left, and I'll play a have. Sever target minion from an attacking abomination.
Did it.
I'll get rid of this. He goes by himself.
Okay. He had the answer.
All right. So you snipe 2?
Yeah. And this guy comes back exhausted here.
That thing's crazy.
Yeah, but now I can't block.
That's right.
So now it's back and forth forever kind of situation. You've got a 2, so I need to start building. But of course I don't have the buildies. So it's over to you.
Set is a crazy guy.
The race is on, man. Let's go.
Well, let's play the game. Swing for 3?
Isn't he a guardian?
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
No.
He got the same problem I got. You could maybe kill your own guardian with an Evasculate or whatever. Or mine.
How many cards in that hand of yours?
4.
All right, let's swing for 2 here.
Can't block.
Take
But
2.
maybe I've got a card. No.
And then I'm going to play a Blood Monkey for 4. And ready this thing. Then I'm going to swing for 2 more.
Blood Monkey ready stuff?
Untap.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 more, yeah? You
Yep.
got it. There you go.
That's
Pockets of 5 then.
5. And then
The race is on.
play, I guess, an Agonel and pass.
All right. In the in-game now.
Oh, you can't even attack me yet.
No, I mean, I can attack with this guy.
Hilarious.
Attack for 2, but all my stuff's
Here's your 1.
weak.
I'm too weak.
I'm too weak. I'm going to get rid of this thing that says blocked abomination. So that's kind of semantic energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 money. I'm going to swing for 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 away.
2 away. As you know.
We're in the end game now.
8, we got 12. 12. Okay. Let's play a Ruined Charger here for 5. It can't block. And each Beast Abomination gets +5 strength. That triggers. Okay, cool. Doesn't much matter, does it? And then let's do a 3 here. And there is that.
The Raging what?
Raging Gore Tusk. Cost me 3. 7, 6, 5, 4. And that's that.
Okay.
So back to the race.
Game 1, draw 2. Okay. Well, let's swing for 2.
You got it. 2 back.
Let's see. I'm at 3 away. Wild. Then I will play 8. I have 2 floating. For the Glass Drake, Glasdrache.
Ooh, cool.
And his ability triggers sever a 6 or less strength minion.
This one.
I'm gonna sever this one.
Ah. Did you take your survivor?
Yeah.
That's the money move.
Then I'm gonna swing for 3.
You got it.
And I win miraculously because you played set.
Oh.
So that was better, but also a few things. Like,
I mean, it's just the classic. It's just the game. It's a classic. It's the exact same game as Magic, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I said. It's Magic's ugly plastic little brother. So a few things. Starting with 5 totally changes the game. Like me spending my 6th turn on Haster didn't really do anything, and I should have just played stuff to the board.
Yeah.
But this game is crazy.
Yeah, if I hadn't played, I actually did not think that I had Guardian on that card that I played on my 5 stack. If I hadn't done that, because my plan was my next turn set and then swing for 5, and that would have been the end.
Yeah.
But then we had a more interesting game because of it, which I appreciate, actually.
Which set is fascinating because, like, it doubles your direct damage cards.
Yeah.
So it wants to build a wide board, in my opinion. You have a lot of cheaper stuff over there. Now, having seen it a couple times. Build a wider board, stall, and then at some point, you can just go crazy.
Yeah, set and then nuke the world.
Yeah, nuke any... Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, so you basically, you swing in with set, and then their counter swing is what you would just nuke off the board so that they don't get any back.
And then, ideally, you can replace set.
Yeah.
Or, honestly, you play set, and
You gotta end the game.
In 2 turns, you just win.
You must end that game.
Yeah.
Well, it's an interesting little game, man. I mean, it you know, stitching things together like this, like having a card that's value is not just what it is, but also the ability that it brings, that it can add to whatever you also have on the table. You can stack up weird combinations of abilities. That is an incredibly good concept.
I think if I were doing it over, I would streamline it in one way. I like the abilities triggering if the colors match up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an immediate thing that happens. You don't have to remember anything. I also like the size of something mattering.
Yeah.
And I do not think the strength needs to change at all. So like instead of caring about the 3 strength under here or the keywords,
I'm into that.
it's like the only thing that matters about the stack is the abilities I trigger when I play them and then how big the thing is. This is a 2. You can see it really clearly. It's a 2.
I like that a lot.
Right?
And you only
This
gain
is a 3.
abilities from what you played before.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about text under here.
Not even that.
I'm literally saying you have a trigger if it matches the color, and then you have a size of a thing.
Yeah, but the coolest thing about it is stacking up keywords in interesting ways. Like I can build something that it's not just I play a card and the card is when it attacks this thing happens. It's that when it attacks this thing happens, and then when it attacks this other thing happens that I stacked on it, and this other thing when I stacked on it. That's the whole appeal of the game to me. If you drop that out of it, I don't care about it at all. That's the point. You're just playing matchy color cards, trying to trigger abilities and then swing it.
The order in which you're building, a few things that matter in that, in my opinion, in that exchange. The order in which you're stacking becomes really important. The abilities that you get obviously matter, but the most important thing is if you kill this thing, you know that I have this thing in play again, and so on and so forth.
Sure. Pretty interesting.
But like look at this. The fact that all of these blocks could be that, especially the keywords. The keywords are the worst.
That's the whole selling. It's a value prop. It's the whole reason you're playing. You're stitching abominations together. You're supposed to.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's like if you, it's creating something unique in that the deck building brain isn't just what things work together next to each other.
It's like what are my stacks?
What things work together as stacks. Because you can imagine something that's a 5 Guardian, 5+4 Survivor stack, and it's like, well, this thing's impossible. It's defending too well. And then you got Ripper that has to come in as an anti-survivor tech.
I mean,
you see it all.
I get it. It's basically like each layer is a component of a card you're building.
Yeah. So you feel like you're building unique creatures rather than just playing things that everybody else is playing.
Okay, I can get into that.
Now, whether or not you can actually see that in a way that is pleasing as a game, is a question.
I think at least removing the strength carrying over.
I'm happy with that.
Like if I care about the abilities and the size, is a more focused. But like literally, if you each have 3 or 4 things out, having to, or you just have a D20 for each thing you have out, because like
Maybe.
having to manually track that every time, and then you also have the classic, random access memory, or RAM conversation. Not only is all that calculated, but then you have cards on the side that are providing universal modifiers.
Yeah, that's an extra
So it's like,
set.
oh my goodness, I'm having to follow.
I mean, it would be totally fine for me to have the items have to be in the stack.
yeah,
Right? It's like this thing has the yellow sign. It's got the, it's blessed by the.
that is
Hastera,
exactly how
right?
it should
Of
be.
course.
Right?
But
yeah.
altogether, man, I mean, you gotta love how much they tried it. I mean, like that. This is a totally different concept.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
totally different.
it's wild because like it has a totally different spin, but it's also fundamentally magic.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Play a
the
resource,
mana,
hit your curve.
and they did fix the specific mana card in the deck
yes,
thing. Like it just
Better.
It is being the mana is the color of the card that you're playing.
they got half of it.
So there's definitely, especially if you go back to 2005, 2006, a lot of interesting stuff going on with this game.
If you just give it a pay 3 or pay 2 or whatever, draw a card, pay 4, play a resource, whatever Spoils
helpful.
did, it's like, well, that's super helpful. But it's helpful for any of these template games where you play a thing and you do a thing.
Absolutely.
Also, Chris says, I think you're totally right. Would this concept work better in digital? You could do almost the same thing, but art could morph for something as you build. It would actually be really good in digital.
It'd be way better in digital.
Way better.
Because it's the same reason that Hearthstone, I think is what is appropriate. Is it Hearth or Earth?
Hearth. It's
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. Yeah, I think that's right.
It
Oh,
does
yes, so
all the math
Hearth.
for you immediately, so that like the dragon on the table has the strength it does from all the abilities. So
Maybe it has a little ghoul arm on it.
yeah,
because
I
it
mean,
came
you
from
can
that.
morph it and stuff, but like
Yeah.
the math is just all done. So like you play a card that gives all your stuff +2, and it just every card on the board has +2 built in. Like you
Yeah,
don't have to-
this would be actually phenomenal. It's a digital game.
And
A
then, like-
stacking game like this, digital would be excellent.
yeah, and then you have like all the keywords are just on the card text now. It's like you stack under. It's like, oh, now it's got Guardian, and now it's got this thing.
There you go, Wizards. Bring it on. We know you got Magic Arena. You may as well just have Hecatomb
Arena.
Crypt Arena. Let's make it happen.
Hecatomb Arena.
Thanks everybody for joining us. This is a crazy one. We
Yep.
hope you enjoyed it.
And we'll be back in the future on Thursdays for more crazy games. See you there.
Take care, everyone.